Once upon a time, long ago in the heart of the Amami kingdom, there flowed a mighty river known as Motuasiri, the Forbidden River. It was said to be older than time itself, its waters shimmering under the moonlight like liquid silver. The river was sacred, whispered about in hushed voices, feared as much as it was revered. The elders told stories of spirits who dwelled beneath its depths, guardians of an ancient secret no mortal dared to disturb. Anyone who defied the warnings and ventured into the river never returned. For generations, the people of Amami respected the law of the land. Drink from the wells, bathe in the streams, but never set foot in the forbidden river. But destiny is not bound by rules. And in the village of Yangani, there lived a girl who was never one to obey. A very stubborn girl known as Zarah. Zarah was a very young girl with eyes as bright as the morning sun, and her hair braided like woven rivers, had always been drawn to the forbidden river. While the villagers avoided its banks, she would sit by its edge, watching its waters whisper secrets only she could hear. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, she sat beside the river, running her fingers through the cool earth. "You are not like others," a voice murmured. Zarah's heart froze. She looked around, but no one was there. The villagers had all gone home. She was all alone. The voice came again, this time from the river itself. The water rippled, glowing faintly under the rising moon. "You seek answers where none dared to look," the voice continued. "But some secrets are not meant to be uncovered." Zarah felt a chill creep up her spine. "Who are you?" she whispered. "I am Kuli Kuli, the keeper of the river," the voice replied, "and I have watched you since the day you were born." Zarah's fingers curled into the damp earth. "If you have been watching me, then tell me, why does everyone fear this place?" There was a long silence. Then the river shifted, and for the first time, Zarah saw something beneath the surface. A faint outline of a face, ancient and sorrowful, staring back at her. "The river keeps a secret, child," Kuli Kuli murmured. "One that can never be told." But Zarah was not one to be warned. "I don't believe in secrets," she said. "I must find the truth." And with that, she did what no one had dared to do in 100 years. She stepped into the forbidden river. The river was ice cold, wrapping around her ankles like unseen hands. The moment her feet touched the riverbed, the world around her shifted. The village disappeared, the sky darkened, the river opened beneath her, pulling her into a world she had never seen before. Zarah tumbled into the hidden realm, a place where shadows danced like living beings, where the air smelled of ancient rain, and where the river stretched into an endless silver path. And waiting for her at the water edge was a figure, cloaked in mist. The figure stepped forward, revealing a tall woman with dark skin that shined like silver, her eyes glowing like two pale moons. She was both beautiful and terrifying. "You should not be here," the woman said. Zarah lifted her chin. "I came for the truth." The woman's gaze was heavy with sorrow. "Then you must be ready for what it will cost you." She raised a hand, and the waters behind her stirred into life. Ships moved beneath the surface. Warriors, kings, and lost souls, their eyes hollow, their bodies frozen in time. Zarah gasped. Who are they? The woman sighed. They are the ones who sought what was forbidden, and now they belong to the river. Zubaida's pulse thundered. She was wondering if this was also her fate. The guardian's voice softened. This river is not cursed, my child. It is a graveyard, a resting place for those who broke the oath. Zarah frowned. What oath? The guardian turned, gesturing to the waters. Long ago, before the Amami kingdom was born, there was a war, a great battle between mortals and the spirits of the land. Zarah listened, transfixed, as the woman spoke of a time when the river ran red with the blood of the fallen, when men fought against the gods themselves, seeking to claim the river's power. They lost, the guardian whispered, and as punishment, the river took their souls. Zarah shivered. She was scared. And now, it takes anyone who enters. The guardian nodded. Unless they are meant to be here. She looked directly at Zarah. You are different, my child. Zarah stepped closer. Then tell me, what must I do? The guardian smiled, but it was a sad smile. To leave, you must give the river a part of yourself, a memory, a dream, or a piece of your soul. Zarah was scared. And if I refuse? Then you will join the rivers, the guardian said. Zarah's mind raced. A piece of her soul? A memory? How? Will she even be the same person? But before she decided, the river answered for her. The water rose, swirling around her, pulling at her very essence. She felt something being ripped from her mind, something precious and irreplaceable. She screamed. And then she was back again. Zarah woke up on the river bank. The sun was rising, golden lights spilling across the land. Birds sang, the village stirred to life, and everything seemed normal. Except for one thing. She could not remember her name. People called out her as Zarah. Immediately she stumbled into the village, but their voices felt distant. Who was she? Why was she here? Then she saw her reflection in a water jug. Her eyes, they were no longer the same. They were silver. And deep within her, she heard a whisper. The river never forgets. That's the end of my story. Let me know if you enjoy my story. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment.